Hello, my name is Christine Kalick. I am a student at Madonna University, and this is my senior seminar portfolio. I'm currently finishing my degree in communication studies with a concentration in public advocacy. So this site consists of basically 5 exhibits that I have completed that showcase kind of different pieces that I've constructed over the last couple years here at Madonna, basically as a senior portfolio. So we have our first exhibit that basically kind of dives into basically the interview process. So we actually had to create a cover letter and resume and basically had to interview someone, and they had to give us their thoughts on our resume and cover letter and how they felt that we were prepared for the workforce. So I had the opportunity of interviewing with a really great guy that works at Meridian Health, and this is exactly where I would be kind of looking for a job in general. They had a communications manager that I had a direct address to, so it was helpful as well. So the position was actually a digital communications coordinator. I thought that was really cool. So we kind of dove in and got some really great tips from him as well, and he gave me kind of insight of what it's like to work at Meridian. Kind of mostly what he had said to me was basically that kind of in a lot of my language that I'm using, it's a little bit too much. So it was really nice to meet him, and it was great to take a lot from what he had told me. So Exhibit 2 basically was to, the objective that I had chosen was to create messages appropriate to the audience, purpose, and context. So I actually chose Obama's speech, his call for unity, and I kind of dove in and talked about all of the different things of nonverbal and verbal instances that he had used in his speech, and how the messages that he construes to people that he is talking to in certain audiences, that he involves certain information in each because he is making sure that he's reaching out to his audience. And I thought that was great, so I thought this was a good topic to kind of touch on. So Exhibit 3, the objective for this that I chose was to apply communication theories, perspectives, and principles and concepts. This was actually perfect because I had done exactly that for my Mass Comm this semester. So it was great because I got to pull the cultivation theory paper that I wrote from that, and that was really great because it was interesting to kind of go back in context and kind of learn more about the topic as I was writing this exhibit. So Exhibit 4, my objective was to appraise the study of the liberal arts in the post-millennium, culminating in the writing of a liberal arts or major specific critique supported by textual, factual, and theoretical evidence as appropriate. So I actually chose one of the ones that by John Cassidy, and it was actually really insightful to go through, and I actually really enjoyed this article as well. And the last exhibit, my objective was to demonstrate proficiency in information literally based on reading, writing, listening, speaking, and research by completing a research paper that contains a thesis, is persuasively articulated, well structured, formally correct, and correctly documented, and by validating your work and research orally with your peers in print and electronically. So actually what I had chosen for this, I chose how social media affects on public relations. It was really interesting to see some of the pieces that I had pulled for this because everybody always looks at the positives and negatives of social media, but they more focus on the negatives of social media and how it's been affecting our world. We now live in such a technology-based environment that truly social media has just overcome and overtaken a lot of what we involve in our everyday life. So it was very interesting getting a lot of information for this. And I really enjoyed writing a lot about that because public relations really interests me as a future. So kind of diving in and getting a lot of different information from that, it was really insightful of maybe what I could be doing for a career. And lastly, my postscript. So English senior seminar portfolio. This has been a great experience in general because it kind of showed me that, the years here at Madonna have been truly a blessing in that I take a lot of different tools and a lot of different things in general from Madonna. It's given me friendships, it's given me encouragement throughout the years, and I couldn't be more thankful. And I thank everyone who traveled with me along this journey, and I hope to continue growing as an individual and as a writer as well. And I hope that, we all kind of take a little piece from this project as well. Thank you.